This is Bhagalpur Noor Palace, Noor Mahal. It's a beautiful, well-maintained palace of Bhagalpur. Massive area all around. Well built, beautifully built, well maintained by Pakistan Army, and you can see everything is beautiful. And we are here and showing you the very beautifully maintained. अस्सलाम वालेकुम
सर क्या हाल
क्या हाल
है
है भाई वेलकम
4 बजे तक तो जगते रहे पर वो प्लान ही नहीं बना आज इंशाल्लाह जो है ना वो शाम को क्या हाल है
क्या हाल है हुकाम भाई
अल्लाह का शुक्र आप सुनाए
हाँ जी सर
आंटी भी आ गई
आज हम यहाँ
ओह यंग मैन हाउ आर यू स्मार्टी ठीक ठाक हो मज़ा आ रहा है किसका इंतज़ार है Noor Mahal, the developing of a museum at Noor Mahal, which chronicles the journey of the state till merger with Pakistan through photos, sculptures, and antiques, develop lobbies, galleries, and corners in a way that it takes visitors adventure from inception. Retiring room, archive room, Kyle's snooker room, main lobby, darbar room, no smoking, no eatable, don't touch any, no sitting, no running in the hall, parents, work responsible control, no climbing. Okay. Forts of Cholistan. Forts of Cholistan. Series of forts were constructed over the centuries from defense point of view and for guarding the trade route. The most important among them was at the Darawar Fort. It remained the capital of former Bhagalpur state in the beginning of 18th century AD. It was fort bastion made with burnt bricks which vary in size. A royal graveyard or marble mosque conspicuously outside the fort. Darawar fort was built in 14th century AD by Raja Rawal. The fort was conquered by Nawab Sadiq Muhammad Khan Abbasi from Rawal 1733. Dingra Fort, 16th century. Islamgarh Fort built by Rao Bhim Singh in 1618. Megarga Fort built by Muhammad Maruf Khan. Flower Fort built by Muhammad Karam Khan. Land of Seven Rivers. Hakra Sivla was famously known as Land of Seven Rivers. Sindhu, Asikni, Chanab, Vipasa, Bis, Osatu, Jhelum, Erivota, Ravi. Ancient civilization of Bhagalpur, the land of Bhagalpur was part of Hakra civilization. The land of Bhagalpur was part of the civilization, one of the in the world, sharing era of Egyptian and Mesopotamian civilization. These civilizations connected by land of Saint Jalaluddin Surkhposh, Bukhari. Bhagalpur is considered the land of saints. A large number of saints came to Bhagalpur and surrounding areas for preaching Islam. About 400 to 500 years after the advent of Islam, two prominent Sufi families mainly settled in Uch Sharif area were those of Jilanis and Bukharis. Uch Sharif is resting place of large number of saints, renowned tombs including tomb of Bibi. A few holy relics are also held with the tombs, including turban of Holy Prophet, mantle of Prophet, Holy Prophet, footprint of Samson, Hazrat Imam Hassan, cap and turban of Hazrat Sheikh Abdul Qadir Jilani. Jalaluddin Surkhoj Posh Bukhari Makhdum Sheikh Abdul Qadir Jilani. Hazrat Jalaluddin Surkhoj Bukhari was born in 595. He was a follower of Hazrat Baba Bahauddin Zakaria and spent his life on mission of preaching Islam in the region, present-day Sindh and South Punjab. He was instrumental in drawing a large population of Islam. He died in 698 and was buried at Sunak. Every year, a week-long Urs is celebrated in the month of Hajj, where devotees from all over the area came and honor and role played by Hazrat Makhdum Sheikh Abdul Qadir Jilani was seventh generation grandson of Hazrat Sheikh Abdul Qadir Jilani. He was born in 862 and died in Uch. He was born in 868 and died in Uch Sharif in at least at the age of 78 and was buried in Uch Sharif. The great Sufi played an instrumental role in the spread of Islam in the region. Okay. Okay. Arrival of Abbasis in Bhagalpur. Abbasi family of Bhagalpur is descendant of Hazrat Abbas. They migrated to Makkah after fall of Baghdad and further to Shikarpur. The Abbasi family earned a lot of respect and fellowship due to their Islamic lineage and established a small state in Shikarpur. Ahmed Sadiq Muhammad Khan Abbasi migrated to Beli, Dera Ghazi Khan because of family feud. On instead of Hazrat Makhdum Sheikh Abdul Qadir Jilani of Uch Sharif, he met the governor of Multan Nawab Hayatullah Khan, who generously gifted the region of Chaudhry, present-day Liakatpur, this laying foundation of Bhagalpur state in 1727. The Abbasides later expanded the area and ruled for 2 more centuries. The princely state was one of the richest in British India and covered an area of 45,911 square kilometers. With a population of 1.3 million, Bhagalpur was the capital of the state. Nizamat Bhagalpur, Nizamat Khanpur, Nizamat established in 1727 by Nawab Sadiq Muhammad Khan Abbasi, the state held over 1727 blue, 1720 red. Sadiq Hill Sale for Darbar was taken over by Rawal Rai Singh, only to be Nawab Multan. 17 was the next. Maharaja Ranjit Singh took over the areas of west of rivers, including Adam Vahan, Kharur, Pakka, Muzaffargarh and Dera Ghazi Khan in 1890. He was granted a cession of Dera Ghazi to state of Bhagalpur for 2.5 lakh per annum in return from Amir of Dera Ghazi Khan was retaken by Ranjit in 1830 once the successor refused to pay the agreed levy. After current of map of Bhagalpur. Multan, Montgomery, Firozpur, Jaisalmer, Bikaner. After interior, the current boundaries of Bhagalpur state emerged, which have remained largely unchanged. Permanent boundaries between the state and Dera Ghazi Khan and Montgomery were marked during the rule of Nawab Muhammad Bhawal Khan Abbasi 1899 to 1907. Okay. ऊपर जाना मना है. This is straight upstairs. 1877. Tiles. नूर महल बाबर जब ज़ेर तामीर था 1878. प्रिंस कमरुज़्ज़मा अब्बासी under construction in 1878. Oh, awesome. Very nice. और सब ठीक है जी.
सेल्फी लेने
हाँ ले.
इधर ही नाल गए ना
आ जाओ.
सादा भी आ गए
शुक्रिया. Nawab Bhagalpur. This is the piano of Bhagalpur state. Beautiful. Skies are beautiful. Nawab Saleh Muhammad of Bhagalpur, Khan Abbasi, 1723. Nawab Sadiq Muhammad Khan Abbas, 1723 to 1746, enthroned in 1723 as head of a Abbasid family. Nawab Sadiq Muhammad Khan Abbasi established himself on the banks of river Indus near Dera Ghazi Khan after being evicted by Shikarpur by Kalhora cousins. He was granted area of Chaudhary, modern day Liakatpur, in 1727 by Governor of Multan on recommendation of Makhdoom of Uch Sharif, thus laying foundation of Bhagalpur state. Both of the state and family prospered during his rule and saw considerable increase in the area with the inclusion of Shah Farid Chistan awarded by Governor of Multan. Derawar forest wrestle from Shikarpur, Larkana and Shivansi awarded by Nadir Shah. Nawab Sadiq Muhammad Khan Abbasi died in 1746 during a battle with Kalhoras near and was buried in Stuartganj near Shikarpur. Beautiful tiles on the floor. Original tiles of the Bahadur Shah. This is Nawab Muhammad Khan. Nawab Muhammad Khan Bawal Khan Abbasi ascended to the throne after that of his father in 1720. Drawar was retaken by Rawal Rai Singh of Jadid in 1747. However, the state expanded with the addition of Adam Wan granted on lease by Governor of Multan in 1728. In the same year, statue of small city was raised to capital and was named Bhagalpur. Various cities including Hasilpur, Kanpur and Tranda Valley started to sprout as more people began to migrate to the flourishing city. Construction of Bawalwa started during his rule. Nawab Muhammad Bawal Khan Abbasi died in 17 and was buried in Basti in 1749. 3 years. Okay. Nawab Mubarak Khan Abbasi 1749 to 1772. With no male heir in progeny of Nawab Muhammad Bawal Khan Abbasi, his younger brother Nawab Mubarak Khan Abbasi became his successor. The civic infrastructure flourished after during his rule. 50-60 number of canals were constructed which irrigated large parts of Bhagalpur, bringing prosperity in the region. Drawar Fort was retaken from Jamsher Fort Merit and was also commissioned. State of Bhagalpur expanded towards east of river socially with the inclusion of Malaysia, Dunyapur and Pakpatan, and later some parts of Muzaffarpur were also the next cities of Kot, Sabzai, East Mumbai and Mad were also established during the rule. Nawab Mubarak Khan Abbasi died on 5th June and was led to beside the brother Basti Maluk graveyard. Nawab Muhammad Bawal Khan Abbasi 1772-89. After his demise, Nawab Muhammad Mubarak Khan, my nephew Jafar Khan, took over the rule in 1772 and was titled Nawab Muhammad Bawal Khan Abbasi II. Nawab Muhammad Bawal Khan Abbasi II, Bhagalpur further expanded with inclusion of Khairpur, Ahmedpur, Ishpur and Khud. During his reign, south parts of Muzaffargarh district comprising Alipur were seceded from Makhdums of Sitpur, where Fort Windsor was renovated and expanded, while planning for Fort Kanjara started. Six were expanding their boundaries of Punjab, while East India Company had also secured against possible advances of Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Nawab Muhammad Khan Abbasi died in 1809 and was buried in Derawar Fort graveyard. Nawab Sadiq Muhammad Khan Abbasi 1809 to 1820 succeeded Nawab Bawal Khan. After his demise, his son Sahibzada Abdullah Khan, titled Nawab Sadiq Muhammad Khan Abbasi, ruled Bhagalpur with unrest and political instability rising in the subcontinent. At the time, he had to deal with internal intrigues and assault from Sindh. Shah Shuja of Kabul faced defeat in Kabul and found sanctuary in Bhagalpur. Nawab Sadiq Khan Abbasi went to aid Shah Shuja and capturing Dera Ghazi Khan. Shah Shuja on his return to Kabul after a few years sold his viceroy and Dera Ghazi Khan. Maharaja Ranjit attacked and took over the Dera Ghazi Khan in 1819 and granted its accession to state of Bhagalpur for rupees 250,000 per annum in return. Nawab Sadiq Muhammad Khan Abbasi is known for his system of governance, established various departments, run the state affairs. Nawab Sadiq Khan Abbasi died in 1825. Nawab Khan Bawal Khan Abbasi 1826 to 1850. After the demise of Nawab Sadiq Khan Abbasi, his son Shahzada Rahim Yar Khan Abbasi, adorning the title of Nawab Muhammad Khan Abbasi III, took over the reign. Nawab Muhammad Bawal Khan Abbasi seized the payment and annual tax for Dera Ghazi Khan. Furious Ranjit Singh sent an army to destroy Bhagalpur. Nawab solicited support of East India Company to invoke its intervention. Upon agreement between Nawab Abbasi and East India Company was signed in 1830, thus preventing Bhagalpur state from falling to 6 Kot, Sabzal, Bhara and Bhang were added to the territory under Nawab Muhammad Bawal Khan. A proper system of provost was also set up to prevent crime. Nawab Bawal Khan Abbasi died in October 1954 at the Rawar. Nawab Sadiq Muhammad Khan Abbasi 1852. Sahibzada Saadat Jia Khan by title Nawab Sadiq instead of Haji Khan Abbasi was selected as ruler in 1850. Soon after assuming a title, he placed Haji Khan and his brother under confinement. A shuffle of major appointment, forced resignation of many officers were made. As a result, a discontentment arose among his Daud Potras and governor officer. Haji Khan escaped from confinement and organized an army which soon defeated Nawab Sadiq, imprisoned him for Nawab Fateh Khan Abbasi.